What I was doing there was I was trying to craft my Zen state.
Wow.
Because today's all about crafting your sales Zen.
So, what is a sales then?
We're going to break that down, Jack, but I want you to just sit comfortably for a minute, okay?
Okay, I'm
It's probably
sitting.
the shortest quote we've ever had, and it's from Seneca. Work inspires great minds.
Say it one more time then.
Work inspires great minds.
Okay, and what does that mean? Where do you take that?
We've done a little bit on making every day count, right? But our ops director, Ben, the third Jonas brother, he's got this great thing where he's like, if you've done everything you possibly could, then you've got no reason to have any regret afterwards. And I always think that's a really nice thing to think, because you can apply it to so many different things.
Yeah.
So if you've got in our world, you've got a client and you're in our team, and it might be you didn't get the result you were hoping for in the time that you had, but actually you did everything you possibly could to try and make it happen, and you can go home quite satisfied. And like, I did everything I possibly could. I did it the right way with the right people. I put the right level of input in, and actually I feel okay about that. But when those excuses start to sneak in about why you couldn't and why you didn't, that will teach your brain to always make those excuses and always do that without holding yourself truly accountable. So I've set the stage for you a bit there, Jack. Where did your mind go to straight away with that?
I think about when I get into bed at night, and
God.
I think about the day, and I spend some time reflecting. And I've also got a reminder at 8:30 to write something I'm
I
grateful
think she's
for.
called Zoe.
Nasty. But I think about what boxes need to be ticked within the day for me to feel like that was a good day. Okay? So what is a good day? And like a lot of the time it's, did I work hard? Did I do something good? Did I do something exciting? Was I true to myself? Did I laugh? Did I spend time with people I like? Did I move my body? Did I exercise? Did I do something? And actually, it doesn't need to be kind of war and peace for you to say, tick, tick, tick.
You do it in bed?
Today was a good day.
At night?
So I write something that I'm grateful for at 8:30. So far for the year, I've got every single day. You could look back all the way from May and you'd say, they're all the moments. They're the best bits. And it could be doing this, the Sales Stoic will appear. It could be closing a big deal. It could be time spent with my son watching Geordie Shore. It could be a variety of different things. But that's just like my gratitude thing. And then you just spend some time and think like, right, okay, what am I, like, have I ticked the boxes today? Because you can only improve from like reflection. Mm-hmm. So if I go, and we were saying this earlier, sometimes I'll get to the end of the day and I'll be like, I feel ratty. And I feel like this weekend, I still feel like I can maybe rest and recoup. I maybe feel a bit more overwhelmed than I usually would on the weekend. Or maybe on a Saturday, I don't feel as like rested as I'd like to. Okay, so what am I going to do? Sometimes it could be like a bit of a reset, could be a fast, a digital detox, so I switch my phone off for 24 hours or the weekend. It could be I'm going to go and get out in nature. It could be that I'm going to see some friends. It's that I'm going to do, no, you are too far down south to see you. Could be I'm going to do like a team exercise where I might go and play badminton or squash with a friend. I'd like to see you try and play squash.
That's a nasty thing to say. I reckon I'd do you.
Okay.
What are the rules?
What are you doing after this?
What are the rules?
Don't worry. Squash it. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like, did you tick the boxes to have a good day? Because at the end of the day, if you're in a sales job, you want to leave that sales job and think, I had a good day. I achieved something. I moved the needle. Now, you don't need to move the needle a lot. You're just looking to move it every single day 1%. Because over 365 days, well, you move it quite a lot. And then over 5 years and 10 years, that compounds. It's a ridiculous amount. There's that story about if you set it a boat on its way to Japan, but then you just moved it 1 inch, it would actually end up...
Quite a big inch.
It would actually end up in Canada.
Right.
Because of the trajectory. So you think like, oh, 1 inch isn't far, but like over a long amount of time,
Yeah.
it is. So it's like, what are the things that make me feel like I've fulfilled my day that move the needle forward?
That's interesting because it's probably the goalpost. When we thought, oh, you've moved the goalpost, or the goalpost move, or it was probably moved very gradually over time. and actually you're just so gradually that maybe you didn't notice it.
Yeah.
Maybe you let yourself just gradually get a little bit lazier and a little bit lazier. You know what's interesting, right? Having children, there's little bits of wisdom in having children, isn't there? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. That's all it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just rowing the boat gently down the stream and you'll get there. It's not absolutely cane it down the stream till you're knackered, is it?
Batter.
Absolutely batter it down the stream till you're knackered. So in closing, make the most out of the day you're given and go home and ask yourself, even if you didn't get the result, did I do everything I possibly could that was within my power? And if you did, put your head on your pillow and go to sleep and live to fight another day.
Tomorrow's a new day. I've been Jack Frimpson.
I've been Zach Thompson.
Remember, you will die.
Echo, echo.